Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use our new feature on bluConsole called Group Reporting. Group Reporting allows you to create group reportings based on multiple loggers. You will be able to select the loggers and see graphs featuring multiple loggers measurements. Alright, so let's get started. There are two options to create a group reporting. First option allows you to create a group reporting on the go, but it won't allow you to save the selected loggers for later preview. Second option allows you to create a group reporting with additional features and save it for later use. Let's start with the first option, which is simpler. Click the Measurements link on the left menu. Select the loggers you'd like to create a group reporting from by clicking the check marks. Once you select two or more loggers, you should see an additional button pop up with a graph icon. Click on it. As you can see, you just got redirected to the new group reporting page. At the top, you'll be able to change the time period of the measurements. As a default, the time period is for today. Let's change the from period to March 1st, 12 p.m. In order to do it, click the calendar icon. Select the date and time and click the OK button. And let's change the to period to March 21st, 12 p.m. also. Now click the reload button. Underneath the time period section, you should see additional sections for last measurements and for parameters like temperature and humidity. It's worth to mention that with multiple loggers on a graph, it may be hard to distill the specific logger's measurements. There are two ways of going about it. First, you can mouse over on a graph you desire and all the other graphs will fade out. You can do the same thing using the legend that is positioned at the bottom of the graph. The colors in the legend correspond to the graph's colors to represent specific loggers. If you would like to see only a specific graph or graphs and remove the other ones from the graph view, just click on the loggers in the legend section to turn them off. As you can see, turned off loggers appear grayed out in the legend section. In order to turn them on again, just click on them one more time. The same idea goes for the parameters in the last measurement section. That will be it for the option 1 on the go. Let's now move on to the second, more advanced option. In order to access a more advanced option, head over to the left menu and click the Group Monitoring link. Inside this page, you will be able to see the saved group reportings that you can later preview or edit. Right now, you're going to create a new group reporting. So let's click the Create Group button at the top. A new page should appear with various extendable sections. Write down your group reporting name and description as you desire, and select the organization you would like to assign the group reporting to. Click on the Basic Info section again to shrink it. Next sections, that is power parameters, outside parameters, and inside parameters, allow you to assign selected loggers to these categories. These categories will be later visible in the group reporting. The idea behind these categories is to classify specific loggers by their location or measuring parameter. For instance, you can assign the loggers that measure current or voltage to the power parameters category. That way, they will be visible in the separated section in the group reporting. Same for the outside and inside parameters categories. Outside and inside parameters categories refer to the location of your logger. That could be used, for example, in transport, where you would like to measure and compare the parameters inside the boxes and also of the space in which the boxes are. And the last section, called Group Monitoring, allows you to simply add the loggers to the graphs that you have seen in option 1. You can select up to 32 loggers. Okay, so let's add 2 loggers to the outside parameters. Click the Outside Parameters section to expand it. In order to add loggers, click the Choose Logger drop-down menu. Now you can select your desired logger or write down the logger's ID to quickly search for it. Select 2 loggers from the drop-down menu. You can select multiple loggers at once. Once you select them, they will be highlighted. Now click the Add Loggers button. The loggers should appear at the side table called Chosen Logger. If you made a mistake or would like to add different loggers, you can remove them. Just click the red minus icon near the logger to remove it. Okay, let's add the logger again. Good, we are finished with it. Let's now click the outside parameters section again to shrink it. Let's repeat the same process for the inside parameters and group monitoring. Let's add 2 loggers for the inside parameters and 5 loggers for group monitoring. Once you are finished, click the Create Group button at the bottom. A green message box should appear at the bottom with success. Now scroll up and click the left arrow icon at the top to go back to the group monitoring page. You should see your newly created group in the table. In order to see the group reporting, just click on the report name. As you can see, the group reporting looks quite similar to the one I showed you in option 1, but it has a couple of new features. Check out the top right section. You should see an environmental parameter section. Environment parameter section showcases the loggers you have added to the outside, inside, and power parameters categories. Because you didn't add any loggers to the power parameters category, it's not visible. The values here show the last measurements for selected loggers. Comments section visible at the bottom allows you to leave comments based on your needs. In order to add a comment, write anything you want in the text field and click the Add Comment button. Let's now go back to the group monitoring page by clicking the left arrow icon located at the top. In order to edit your report, click the pencil icon for that row located in the Actions column. Now you can make appropriate changes and save them by clicking the Save button at the bottom. Once you see the success message, click the left arrow icon at the top to go back to the group monitoring page. In order to delete a report or multiple reports, just select them using the check marks on the left and click the Delete button. You should see the success message at the bottom. That will be it. Thank you so much for watching this video training. If something is still unclear or you have some questions, feel free to contact us at blulog.eu/contact. Bye for now.